This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today's Monday, April 18th, 2011, and today we're going to take a look at TIVU. This is a pink sheet stock trading our ticker TIVU. This chart caught my eye because it's made a nice little uptrend here off of this bottom. This is a 9-month chart. This is really when it started trading regularly about 9 months ago. We're seeing the RSIs trending upward. A little bit longer term. Seeing the MACD putting together an uptrend. Right through there would have been the first time you looked for the break of the money line. It tried to go and fell right back. But still, in longer term, this is a positive divergence. Price per share is trending down. MACD is trending up. Histogram riding on top. People refer to that as the fast line leading the slow line. I'm going to look for that and see if this MACD is going to make the breakthrough zero this time. A little bit of a different look to the PPO. More importantly, what I'm seeing is this most recent area trending back towards zero. ADX in a pretty neutral position down below 20. That's what's referred to as being in a trading pattern. It's not into a true trend. We're seeing this positive DI starting to put together an uptrend. Holding over top of the negative DI. It looks like it's going to try and make a break upward as well. So what I'm really going to look for is for this to try and continue its upward movement. Hold that trend line. Eventually try and make a break back up through 20 and certainly up through 30 to put it into a strong trend. Getting a little bit of separation. The 7's getting pretty far from the 21. That's a little bit of a concern. Might look for a little pullback in the next couple days with that. Try and bring these all closer together. We can see the 7 is a strong uptrend. The 14 starting to trend upward as well. And the 21 will come behind that. It's just much slower because of the way it's calculated on more periods. We'll keep an eye on that to start to move upward as well. Nice upward trend going on in the accumulation distribution, reiterated by the Chaikin money flow, which is basically held in the green for the last month and a half, showing that buying pressure is dominant. CCI has a nice uptrend, holding the upper half of the indicator. Same way with the full stow. And we just got a bullish cross of the tricks, which is a pretty reliable long-term indicator. So we're going to keep an eye on these things. This chart's looking like it's really trying to turn bullish. Same idea going on with the RSI, as I mentioned, uptrend. Now we're going to look for these longer terms, these red and gold lines, 14 and 21, to break through and hold over top of 50. As I said, this chart was really trying right through here to try and make a move. You can see holding a solid support level. Indicators were aligning. It tried to make a move right there. I'm not sure what happened, why it just kind of fell apart over those 5 days. Couldn't make the break through the 200 days. Shows you how strong a resistance that moving average can be. So we'll certainly keep an eye on that in the future. But right now what I'm going to look for, obviously I have this identified as a support level, classic TA. That support becomes resistance. It also ties in with the 50-day moving average. Right now I want to see this 2-cent marker hold as a support level. You see it's bounced off it several times over the last couple weeks. This is the channel I want to see it get through. 308,000 shares traded. That was a little bit of an uptick in volume, but obviously this chart can put together more. It has the capability of doing that. When if it comes up and challenges this resistance, that's when I want to see volume try and explode again. And then even if it does get knocked down by that 200-day again, if it makes the move upward and it wants to come back down, I want to see it hold that 3.5-cent mark this time, hold it as support again. And if it can do that and then establish a baseline through there and then try and take another run at the 200-day, I think the odds are increased that it'll take it out the second time around. Of course, what you're looking for then is the 50-day start to curl upward, break back up through the 200-day, gets called a golden cross, and just see if this chart's going to try and put together a true uptrend and identify this as a bottom. But I like the look of it at this point. On Friday, it moved through a small resistance area right through there. You can see it had a tough time with it. It hadn't closed above it in over a month. And Friday, it just peaked above that. So I want to pay attention to see how it reacts from this point forward. Again, I want to watch volume, see if it can pick up. And I want to see how it reacts to this 50-day moving average, this resistance of 3.5 cents. But I think TIVU is a pretty good chart to keep an eye on. Put it on the watch list and see where it's going to go from here. As always, merely my interpretation of the TIVU chart. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching and trade smart.